It's a brutal era of endless war. The forces of chaos pour forth from the north, ravenously devouring the once mighty empire. But one intrepid leader seeks to unite and save all humankind, and purge every last vestige of chaos from the world.
Hey guys, welcome back to the very long and very challenging Emperor Karl Franz campaign. Full list of all the mods that we're using is in the description below. And thematically, of course, we are trying to be the good guy, altruistic leaders of humanity, and also the leader of the forces of order as we fight back against the endless onslaught of the waves of chaos in this campaign, which has been literally pretty endless. The way that this thing is looking right now, I mean, we've got the Empire looking okay right now. We've actually probably got as much territory now than we've had at any point in the campaign, but we are still under relentless attack from every direction, and it just got worse a few episodes ago when Archaon over here declared war on us. We're pretty much his only enemy, so he's throwing everything he's got at us. And then Sylvania as well made peace with Scrag, and they declared war on us out of the blue. So they have been able to basically, I think it's, yeah, it's Lykeburg here. No, where is it? I'm sorry, it's Eichstätten down here that they've been able to sack multiple times because we literally have no armies down here to stop them. So it's been very touch and go here for the last few turns. Now, what we talked about at the tail end of the last video and what I am still kind of bouncing around in my mind here. I think I have a plan, but basically, I'm very concerned about Festus being right here. I'd like to eliminate him while he's sitting there vulnerable like that. We've got Emperor Karl Franz's army right here, right next to him, and could attack him. But we are still one turn away. If we take a look down here, Warriors of Chaos, the Fecundites initiate diplomacy, declare war. We're still one turn away from where that would be considered an act of treachery. And I don't think, even though Emperor Karl Franz is, you know, basically at war against chaos in this campaign, I don't think he would commit acts of treachery. So we're going to wait one more turn before we declare war on Festus. So where does that leave us? It means that we could go ahead and take Emperor Karl Franz over here and attack Hergig, or even just lay siege to it, because it's going to be a difficult battle. But what we can do is we can move him over here to Hergig. We could probably just sack it. I mean, I'm assuming that we would win. The thing is, do we want to take the time to build any siege weapons? So here's the thing. We have this army right here of Helmut Feuerbach, who likewise could come up and help support an attack on Hergig. So we could go ahead and launch it even without building any siege weaponry. We would absolutely pay the price in terms of casualties, I think, if we did that. But it is probably doable. And it would certainly, we could sack it for more than 7,000. We don't have to worry about thematically not sacking Hergig, even though it's part of the Empire, because it has been occupied by the Norscans for so long. All of the Imperial occupants have long since fled. So, yeah, we could do that. We could conceivably, instead of sacking it, we could conceivably give it to Hochland. We could, I don't think we ever vassalized Hochland. I think they got wiped out. And so, yeah, we could basically recreate Hochland and give that to them, and they might be able to hang on to it. So that's a possibility as well. Or we could just sack it for the money, and then next turn attack Festus the Leech Lord, and you know, and hope that he doesn't attack us over the end turn before then. Or we could just occupy it. You know, that's the other possibility, is we could just occupy it. It is certainly valuable territory that it would not hurt us to have. So, got a couple different choices there. If we don't decide to go for Hergig, which is what I'm leaning towards doing, but if we don't do that, we could use Helmut Feuerbach to instead help reinforce Beck, which is looking like it's going to be under attack here from Clan Mulder. Now, as somebody pointed out, I could use conscription here to finish up the recruitment here and get these demigriffs with halberds here finished up, and that would put us in a better shape to be able to defend Beck. Yes. Or alternatively, we could abandon Beck at this point, because it is a bit of a salient sticking out here. It's quite vulnerable to attack from Clan Mulder, to from Azhag, or from Archaon. So that's a possibility as well. We could just pull back. We could, if we pull back, then this army obviously is free to attack Hergig. Boy, oh boy. I think we're going to go ahead and attack Hergig with Emperor Karl Franz. Let's see what it looks like initially. See what the siege weapons, how, you know, can we get like 2 sets of siege towers built within 1 turn? Maybe then it might be worth waiting a turn to do it. But if not, we'll probably go ahead and make the attack. Now, we do at least have artillery that we can use to blow some holes in the walls. And then, of course, we could support here with Helmut Feuerbach. So let's do step 1 here. Step 1, we're going to go ahead and lay siege. Decisive victory. Okay. Taking a look, they've got champions, berserkers, champions with great weapons. So they have 5 units of champions. They've got Marauder Hunters. They've got Skin Wolves. They've got Mammoths, Norscan Giant, more Skin Wolves, and Famir Warriors. Okay, and then they've got a Wizard and I forget what that hero type is called, but all right, so it's a pretty strong garrison, and if we wanted to do... No, it's going to take multiple turns for us to do any siege weapon building. We'll just rely on our artillery, I think, to blow open the holes in the walls. We're going to obviously be relying very heavily on Karl Franz and on Quinn, and also, I forget the name of our engineer here. Lupo, is that his name? And our wizard. We're going to, in other words, our characters. We're going to rely very heavily on our characters, but still, that's a lot. That's a lot to take care of. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue the siege here. And, yeah, what is your name? Your name... Yep, Lupio. Not Lupo, Lupio. Okay, and Udolf. All right. It's what happens when you're bouncing back and forth between 3 or 4 different campaigns at the same time. So we could do that. Then we could go ahead and bring you up and join the battle. It does look like you would have to be... You'd have to be in march stance.
This will bolster the nation.
So if we bring you... Ooh, wait a minute. Can I even get you up there? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah, definitely from here you would be close enough. Just find the right spot to move to here. How about here? Leaves you at 18% remaining.
No, sir.
No? Why are you saying no? There we go. All right, so we're pretty much now committed to taking Hergig right away. That means here at Beck,
To the provinces.
if we're going to do the recruiting here, if we're going to use conscription to finish the recruiting, what we could do is recruit anything else that would take 2 turns and merge together some of these guys. Like we could do... If I remember correctly, I think that Emil von Corden is... The reason I'm recruiting the Demigriff Knights is because he does buff them plus great swords. So we could like recruit some great swords into this army as well. And if we're going to do that, we could go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's merge these 3 spearmen.
What does the
Okay,
Emperor
that's
bid?
better. Let's merge you plus you.
By
Okay,
the
now
comet.
we have room to recruit 2 more units. Like we could get 2 units of great swords here. And we can afford it. It's expensive, but we can do it. This does, if I look at conscription here. Oops, not that, Michael. Look at this right here. Okay. If I look at conscription, yes, 2 turns of ongoing local and global recruitment. So, we could go ahead and do 2 units of greatswords here. Now, we can do conscription on this army. Boom. Perform. Okay. I thought it was on cooldown, but I obviously wasn't really being very careful and checking things like that. So there we go. That's a good tip. Thank you very much for the recommendation. This army is now looking much, much better. We're losing money, though. So that did get awfully expensive, didn't it? But let's see what happens after this battle here. We should get a big chunk of money. We might be able to eliminate some regiments of renown. Speaking of which, we also have these armies over here that we have to decide what to do with. Now, Elspeth has her full move, and I'm pretty tempted to move her down to deal with Sylvania. And then we also have Gregor Braun here, who we could move. Oh, he only needs to wait one. Ooh. Oh, did it advance the global recruitment for him too? Oops, Michael, click on the right thing here. So when I do this conscription here, the target army, but because they had global recruitment going on, did it also advance all of the global recruitment? That's interesting. I'm pretty sure that was on 3 turns. Okay, well at this point we're going to let that continue to go for 1 more turn. Allow the replenishment to happen here. Now if I had known that, I could have done some global recruitment with Elspeth as well. Let's go ahead and give you your skill while I'm thinking about it. Increase mobility. Okay. So, and I was going to add 2 wizards to this army, but they both got assassinated by the just relentless attacks of these agents, which absolutely drives me insane. But you know what? That's what happens, Michael. You need to do some counter espionage here. So Marienburg, meanwhile, is only a few turns away from another rebellion. What I could do is I could move Elspeth down to deal with that, and then together move Elspeth plus, is this Gregor Braun? Yeah, Gregor Braun. I could move the 2 of them over towards Sylvania together, or I could move her down here by herself. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll move her down here by herself. Next turn, we'll get Gregor Braun maybe moving down here towards Marienburg so that he can deal with the rebellion. And she's got all these archers, which are not great. I only recruited them because they were better than nothing for that battle that we fought last turn. But we could save some money if we wanted to just disband these guys, because they're pretty useless for late game armies. Yeah, I'm gonna disband them. They're useless at this point. At this point, they're pretty useless. Okay, so she's going to go ahead then and start coming down this way.
As a spectre, yes.
Lickety split.
With the living, no.
Starting next turn, she might go into regular stance just to be able to do some recruiting. She should be able to get into the province of Reichland. She can do some recruiting then as she continues down on her way in this direction. So now, we still have this Udolf here who can try to play defense while we're waiting for Elspeth to get down here. I think maybe what I want to do with him, though, is put him in ambush stance. He's strong enough that he could handle one army of Sylvania, provided it has a lot of skeletons or crappy units in it. He might have a hard time against Vlad himself, though, because Vlad is level 45. Even so, Leichberg is not super capable of defending itself right now. Oh boy. Okay. And is there any point in building this? I think it's worth 1,500 to try to build it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move you here. 90% chance of ambushing. Let's hope that Sylvania comes up this way to try to attack Leichberg. If they don't, then they'll probably go for Eichschotten again, which is fine. I can't defend it. It's got no garrison. I don't want to say they're welcome to it, but the damage has already been done up there. Okay, I think then we're finally, and we're good. So we're going to leave Emil von Corden here for one turn at least. We'll pull him back. If I'm afraid that there's going to be more armies of Clan Mulder coming down this way. So if we see more, we are definitely going to have to fall back. But for now, we're going to try this. I could even continue to do this for 750. If I knew we would keep it, I would definitely do it, but I don't know if we're going to be able to keep it. So now back to this. Now we've got the additional army here. Let's take a look at our layout. Is this going to be one of the really crappy city layouts? No, this is actually a decent one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and fight it. You know, I just realized what I could have done, and I probably should have done. Start deployment. It's looking like a little bit over a minute for them to come in over there. So we're going to set up over here so that they put almost all their forces over here so that when... what's his name? I've already forgotten the name of this general. So that when he comes in, they'll be able to take a crack at these walls over here that will be lightly defended, hopefully. All right, so anyway, what I should have done, I think, is put Karl, Franz, and Quinn von Shepard on foot. That would have been better. They could have taken positions if they're on foot. They can't do that when they're flying. The extra speed of flying is of minimal value because I don't want to get them too far ahead of the rest of our armies anyway. But it is what it is. It's too late now. We're going to go ahead and get you guys up here like this. We're going to go ahead and put you guys behind. And let's see here. What are you... What's a good place for you to start out? You've got that low rate of fire. You do have Siege Attacker. I guess I could get you here attacking this gate as well. So let's do this. Let's move the two of you like this. Let's put you here in the middle. You can help attack this gate. Karl, Franz, and Quinn over here. I want you to be with the ranged units back here. You, I think I want... I'll leave you back here as well. And then our wizard. Let's get you over here. Okay. And in terms of what we're going to want to do, wherever I think we need to worry about the Mammoth and the Marauder Champions. Well, and the Skin Wolves. There's plenty of things to worry about, actually. Okay, so this could be good. This says it's good against multiple combatants, strong versus units with 25 or more entities. Does decent DPS. This is base weapon damage and AP damage. Of course, good old Pit of Shades. This is melee defense and melee attack reduction. If I overcast that, it might give me like an area of effect instead of just one enemy. The Penumbral Pendulum and the Withering here. This is a leadership and armor debuff. That's the one that I'm least likely to use, probably. All right, so okay. One thing I'm wondering is, do I need to set up control groups? I'm going to try to go without control groups, I think. Let's just use the two of you for starters. We know we're going to send you in. Actually, the first thing I need to do is blow up that gate. So all of you are going to start out all of you are going to start out targeting that gate. Start battle. Boom. Now the two of you move on up. Let's go ahead and start getting you guys forward. Like so, that's fine. Let's get you forward as well. That gate should go down reasonably quickly, I would hope. Okay, let's get you onto the walls, maybe. Okay, that gate is already open. What do we have here? Familiar Warriors, Marauder Champions. There's the Giant. Okay, I want to get you guys over here. Alright, let's go ahead now and see what we have in front. Marauder Hunters. Let's get the great swords going in against these berserkers here. You wait your turn. Okay, let's go ahead and drop a Pit of Shades right here. Okay, you guys go ahead and get down on them. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, what do we have here? Marauder Champions, that's fine. Let's get... Ooh, the Wizard's taking some damage here. I would like to get a... Let's see if I cannot overcast it. Okay, never mind. We're going to cast it on... Where's the Marauder Champions here? Cast it on those Female Warriors. Okay, now all of you all over here. Guys, get forward. The two of you need to blow up this gate right there as soon as you can. back to here. How are we doing? Okay, let's check out our greatswords here. We need our greatswords to keep plowing in there. And now we need you guys in there as well. Let's get you guys on those war mammoths. Let's get you guys helping out. And you guys as well. Now, all of you need to aim at... You know, start aiming over here at these towers, maybe. Okay. You are doing okay. Let's drop another Pit of Shades here on... No, that's not looking great. Let's get you in here. Quinn, you've taken quite a lot of damage, my dude. I'm going to need to pull you out. Karl, Franz, you can drink your healing potion. Let's get a Pit of Shades going right here. Boom, right on top of them. Quinn. You're not even trying. You're standing still. You're completely standing still. It's insanity. Okay, let's get you guys forward now.
Battle protocols.
Let's get you into the fight. Let's get you in on them. Actually, that's probably a bad idea to send them in like that. All right, Karl, Franz, keep doing your thing here. You almost have the giant down. The wizard, not you. You. Okay, let's get you buffing Karl, Franz, and debuffing those Famir warriors again. Let's also get a spell off on those Famir warriors. Okay, Quinn, you just are just determined to not do anything, aren't you? Very frustrating. Really wish we had a heal. Okay. Great swords. How are the great swords doing? You guys have recovered, but I want you over here. I don't want you fighting anymore. Right here. How are you guys doing? Some of you got in. What we need over here... Ooh, they're using a lot of magic on us, aren't they? How are we doing there? We almost have the gates down. Guys, get ready. Okay, let's get you. Are you on... You're on foot. That's not exactly what I want. Okay, Quinn. Quinn, get out of there, my man. Get out of there. Karl, Franz. Come on, help him out. Help him out. Okay, let's go ahead and get another Pit of Shades. And then another melee defense on those Famir warriors. Let's go ahead and hit those Famir warriors. Come on, we can do it. Quinn, you can do it, my dude. You can get out of there. I know you can. I know you can do it. Okay, how are we doing over here? Probably doing a lot of damage to our own units over here. Do we have you guys? Can you get in there to fight that mammoth? Fight that mammoth right there. Great swords, you guys all just pull out. That's fine. You all right here like this. Shoot at them as they come out if they try to. Let's get you guys up on the walls. Okay, how are we doing over here? We should be able to start getting you guys in, it looks like. Let's get all of you in here. You guys as well. You guys all up here this way. You guys try to get on the walls here. You all can get on the walls up here. I do want you... Where are you at? Where's my... You. I want you on these guys, these Marauder Champions. And I want you to cast a damaging spell on them. Okay. You guys should be, at this point, probably just shooting over here. Okay, back over. Oh, we lost Quinn. Did Quinn get wounded, or did he... Or did he, or did he shatter? Okay. Let's see here. Karl, Franz. Actually, you can go after... They're shaken. You can run them off. And let's do this. Let's get you over here on them. Actually, this might be another chance for Pinchet's right here. Okay, let's get you forward. All right. We need to worry about that mammoth. Let's go ahead and do this. Did you... Okay, finish off those skin wolves right there. Then we'll get you on the mammoth. Let's get you casting on this mammoth as well. How are we doing over here? I don't really worry too much about winning over here. This was more of a sideshow. Where are you at? Okay, this is fine. This is all fine. Karl, Franz, they're running away. Let's get you on... Okay, both of the mammoths are going to be a problem here. Let's get you over there on that mammoth. Let's go ahead and get a spell off on that mammoth. Okay, you... I'm not even sure what happened to you. I guess the towers probably got to you. Alright, you guys right here. Get up on the walls. Right here, the four of you stop shooting entirely. At this point, you're probably not doing any good. Let's try to get our cavalry in there, maybe. Okay, how are we doing here? Boom. And you need to get over here. Let's go ahead and do a debuff. And a buff. Okay, how are we doing down here? You guys... Why do we not have you guys up on the walls? What on earth happened to you? Did you run in... You ran inside instead of climbing up the walls, didn't you? You thought it would be better to run into the enemy infantry instead of... Yeah, that's exactly what you did. Instead of just climbing up the walls. God, I hate the pathfinding in city battles so much. Oh, it's so bad. Alright, how are we doing here? We've got these... This feral mammoth is still fighting. Karl, Franz, keep on him. If we knock out these mammoths, that would be pretty huge. Oh, that one, no, that's the one right there. Okay. How are we doing over here? Alright, at least these guys knew how to get up on the walls, okay, so that's good. Let's get you over here. You can come forward. You guys... There we go, victory. Okay. Alright, I'll take it. Pretty ugly. Alright, so Quinn was wounded, which is unfortunate. I'm very sorry about that, Quinn, but, you know, I gotta say, you didn't try real hard to get out of that mob, considering you're on a flying horse. Then we also may have lost a couple of our melee infantry units. Nothing that can't be replaced, although I'd hate to lose these rank 9. No, I guess he's only rank 8. This one's rank 9. I don't really care about losing a rank 2 unit. But we'll see how bad the damage is here in just a moment. Obviously, these... Okay, there we go. So, yep, we lost Quinn. We lost 2 units, but one of them was the rank 2. That I don't really care about that. We lost a rank 8 unit. We did not lose our rank 9 greatswords, so that's good. I will happily take that. Just a close victory instead of a decisive one. So that would have been better had we all resolved it, but yeah, we don't do that on this channel. Now, causes fear and causes terror and Banner of Eternal Flame. I don't... Does Karl Franz already cause fear or terror? I'll have to double check that. Banner of Eternal Flame is just flaming attacks. I'm going to give these to our greatswords. Okay, 650 prestige and 1600 treasury. Again, we could sack it for decent money, but I'm actually at this point thinking We just occupy it. We could return to Elector, but we're just going to want to turn around and confederate them eventually anyway. So we're going to occupy it. Just because I don't want to have to fight that again. I hate the amount of casualties that we suffer in siege battles. Largely because the pathfinding always bites me. I just don't have the patience to handhold every single unit, and so they always pick really stupid ways to pathfind, like trying to walk straight into a fight instead of climbing up the walls, but, you know, it is what it is. Engineer's knapsack for Helmet Feuerbach. Do I want you to keep that? I don't think I do. Province secured. We got Hoagland. Executed captives. Yeah. Headsman. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look here at Helmet Feuerbach.
Yes, my lord.
I don't think Engineer's Knapsack is really what I want you to have. Is there any other armor to give you? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I do want you to have armor, but that just doesn't seem like the right thing to give you. Skills-wise, you can have... You've already got Lightning Strike. I think it's time to give you Headhunter. Very nice. Rudolf Wissen, you... Yep, you can take assault units. Why not?
So?
Owen Castle. Wait a minute, Udolf. I thought I saw.
Yes.
No, you should have been able to overcast. What was it? The Enfeebling Foe. Why were you not able to overcast it? I thought I double clicked. All right. Anyway, Owen Castlane
What does
here.
the Emperor bid?
You. I think what I will do with you is give you Specialist. And let's also go ahead and give you Pit of Shades, because that is one I use a lot. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so Helmet Feuerbach, you then have plenty of movement left. Oh no, that's the wizard who had plenty of movement. But Helmet Feuerbach, you can go into Talabheim.
Stick to it. Now?
You get better replenishment there. You're at 20 out of 20, so you're fine. Emperor Karl Franz, you're at 17 out of 20, so we should be doing some recruiting with you. You've got really good recruiting capability here. What you need more than anything else are more halberdiers. Halberdiers are pretty expensive, and they're going to take 2 turns. And I've already burned my conscription for the time being.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Okay, Hergig. Most important is to build that wall building for you. This is not what we want. Except, do I want to recruit? I could recruit 2 more warrior priests.
What?
And put them in his army. Level 3, aggressive, noble, regal. I'm gonna take aggressive here. Boom.
What do you require? Cleanse
Let's
the
give you
Empire.
replenish troops and safeguard. That would be one additional unit to put here in Karl Franz's army. I'm obviously hoping that Festus doesn't turn around and attack Hergig.
So,
I might even want to... Yeah, because we're not in great shape to defend ourselves if he does that, are we? Karl Franz could do a lot just by himself, but not enough to take care of all that. That would be a lot to defend against.
the Empire.
The towers would help, but what we really need... It's worth 550. Just to strengthen them. I might end up getting rid of that unit next turn, but just for now, just to help to help strengthen the defense right here. That's going to have to do it. Maybe Festus won't declare war on us, or if he does declare war on us, maybe he'll attack Schoppendorf, although I don't desperately want him to do that, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does. Okay, you right here, you have full movement. You're a witch hunter. We've already got 2 in this army, so you're not really needed there. So what I should do is I should get you... Oh, I can get you all the way into Karl Franz's army. That'll help.
Like me,
That will definitely help.
dragons are wreathed in the winds of Shaiish.
It's pretty amazing how far they can move, even with the mod that we're using that cuts campaign movement in half. I guess it's because the roads of the Empire are so good. Okay. Now we're looking a little bit better in terms of being able to defend Hergig from attack for 1 turn.
Praise Sigma.
You're replenishing. You are recruiting. You are on your way down there. Okay, I think we're... Let me just double check. Gregor Braun, you're fine. Oh, no, we've got you. We need to continue to keep an eye on Archaon over here. He's level 50, which is absolutely terrifying.
Mistake, maggot.
We're just going to move here.
Post-haste.
Okay. And then, you know what? Let's get up here and let's see if we can
As soon
find
as I am able.
any more armories of Clan Mulder. Okay, so far we don't see any. Hopefully that's a good sign. All right. You're staying. However, you get a skill up right here. Okay, that's actually really good. Yeah, that's really good. Okay. This is a Celestial Wizard. I'll have to remember to try to get more of those. Oh, but they don't have healing. That's the main reason I got you, is because I thought you had healing. Okay. Specialist. All right. What is your... Speaking of specialist, what's your chance here? I can't afford it, but it would be 50-50.
To the provinces.
Okay. Down here, you are hiding. You have moved. You have moved. You have moved. Or you can't move. You have moved, and you are recruiting, and that brings us back to you. Okay, so we're done with our armies and our heroes. Beck, we're going to keep holding on to you for the moment. Deadwood, you're okay right now. You're safe for the moment, okay? Hergig, okay. Oh, we got a commandment here. Growth, construction, income from all buildings, chance of plague spreading, or control and income from trade tariffs. I think we'd better go with control here. We're at minus 89, although we could handle a rebellion if it did happen. Even so, I'd rather it just get under control. Okay.
Ready.
All right, I think then we're probably ready here. Check our diplomacy out. We're strength rank 10. Exiles of Nehek, no thank you. Avalorn, though, we are improving our relations with Avalorn, so that's good. Trade agreement, nothing to do. Greece is close, though. Ostermark. Military access agreement. Initiate diplomacy.
Good to see fellow
We could do a
sons of the
defensive
Empire
alliance.
this day.
We could do a military alliance. For 3,700. Yeah, we'll do
Yes.
that. Until such time as we confederate you. Then we have here defensive. We're not too far away from Eotane. That'd be really nice since they're the strongest faction in the game. That could be very, very good indeed. Maybe we improve our relations with them a little bit more. Try to seal the deal. Clan Angren, you're pretty weak. Peace treaty. Okay, now we could do peace with Wulfric again. So let's think about this for a second. We took we took the highest priority from him. What else does he have? Obviously, we would like to take these back, but they're so far away that I can't really spare armies to go up that way right now. I think we do it. I think we make peace with him again. And that lets us focus more on Festus if we go back to war with him, and Sylvania, and Azhag, and Mulder, and Archaon. It's not like we have any shortage of enemies. So let's go back to this. Quick deal. Peace treaty, World Walkers. What will they give us? 2,600.
You bring one to me.
We're going to do it. We'll go back to war with them again in 10 turns or less. If they declare war on us, it'll be less. So we're not going to, give up the war with them long term. This is more just a brief ceasefire. And that gives us enough money then that we could go ahead and recruit another warrior priest. So here's the thing. Can we recruit warrior priests at a higher level anywhere else? Right here, no. Although we could get another wizard for 750. Celestial. Where was that Celestial? Right there, Celestial. Knowledgeable and cunning. Don't love him. Light is fleet-footed and intelligence. What is Jade? Noble and determined. I really like the healing. I'm going to go with Jade. This could be good since we are spending so much time inside our own territory, but no. We'll go with determined. That's fine. Okay. Boom.
What brings you here?
Awakening of the Wood, Life Bloom, Earth Blood. And do I just want to... I think I might just focus on healing with him for the moment. And do you have any magic items? Wow, we've got another unique item here. Is this because... That's probably because we lost Valmir Blaze. Ogre Blade. No, I don't really want to give you a weapon. I want you to be a healer. Luckstone. Sure, we'll give you that. Trickster's Shard. Forbidden Rod. I don't ever use Forbidden Rod because it causes damage to self. So let's take these two and fuse them. We got another weapon here. The Amber Spear is the spell it casts. Missile Strength and the Amber Spear. So that'll be good for an engineer. Arcane Item Scroll of Shielding. Sure. We'll take that. Okay. Alright. He'll probably just get wounded anyway. Assassinated. So far that happens pretty much every end turn. Although now that they're at peace with us, maybe they'll stop doing it. And then... Yes, I want to find somebody to give that unique item to. You have a unique item. Unique item.
I will marshal the men. True
Brass Cleaver right here. Udolf Roxburger. How would you like Goblin Bane? The Hokeland Rune Fang. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Works for me. Alright. Okay, how are we feeling now? We still have some money, so we could actually then also do some recruiting
I
here
am
with Karl
Prince
Franz.
and Emperor.
In fact, let me go ahead and do the other. We'll do noble. No, we'll do regal.
What do you require?
And we'll
Cleanse
give
the
you
Empire.
then replenish troops and safeguard. We'll give you the extra magic item that we just replaced. The ogre blade, was it? Or no, the brass cleaver. We'll give you the ogre blade, that's fine. Okay. And then
What
I
do
already
you
gave you
require?
skills, never mind, okay. Ancillaries, what about ancillaries? Do you need any ancillaries? Wow, we got a lot of them. Hedge wizard, yeah, sure, we'll take it. Hunter, yeah, sure, we'll take it. Outrider, sure, why not? Scribe, sure, why not? Servant, sure, why not? Vagabond, that's it, okay, sure, why not? All right, you're at 19 now. Next turn, if you're still alive, we'll get rid of the Death Jacks and we'll put in maybe the Warrior Priests, or maybe we'll get one of the Warrior Priests
What does the
into
Emperor
this army
bid?
and get rid of that Spearman unit. Maybe, I don't know. We'll decide next turn if things don't change dramatically. So in any case, I don't need to do any recruiting with Karl Franz. You're already doing all... Okay, I think we're good. I could, I guess, at this point, upgrade a building. Schoppendorf, you're way too vulnerable. I'm afraid Festus is going to attack you. Mindenheim, I could level up your walls, but I don't think that's the priority. Nuln, I don't even remember what I was going to do with you. You are good for artillery and gun units. And Knights of the Black Rose. That's all about Knights of the Black Rose. Well, obviously we're gonna build this. That is something that we're gonna want long term. Okay, we can cancel it if we need the money. Okay, I believe then we are probably ready to... Are we ready to end our turn? I guess we... Oh, no, I wanted to do back to Eatane. Improve relations for 420. Plus 40, very good. Okay. Now if we look at Eatane here, it's not going to have taken much effect yet, but 79 on the way to 126.
What do you wish to discuss?
Yeah, I'm really hoping non-aggression pact next turn. Okay, let's go ahead and do our intern here. These have gotten to the point now where they take a really long time because we can see so much of the world. Do not love that Cathay doesn't have control of the Great Wall of Cathay, the Bastion. But not a whole lot we can do about it. At least they're not weak. They're just not strong enough to retake the Bastion, I suppose. Oh, that's bad. They just lost an army. Yikes. All right. And we got Balthazar over there as well that we're hoping to... Okay, that was bad. I think Cathay just lost another army against Kugath. So yeah, we need to get Balthazar into our little empire as well, or at least into our circle of friends. All right, Therian. You look like you should be able to push an advantage here. That could be good. If the High Elves can push back the, I guess, the area where Malekith is, that would be good. We'll get to see a little bit more of Ulthuan here. Speaking of Malekith and Harganeth, okay. I don't see the crone. Who did they just... They just lost a fight to Sigvald. Interesting. Okay, I like that. Okay, this is what I'm afraid of. There's multiple armies now coming down towards Beck. Okay. All right. That's a concern. Solostra is too far away from us to worry about. That's good. Here's Balthazar. Okay, so he looks like he might be at war with the Chaos Dwarfs, but not feeling strong enough apparently to fight them. That's bad. He's got 3 armies there, though. I'm liking that, and I like the fact that he kept them all close together. That was pretty smart. Okay, we got Grom over here, still wreaking havoc in Bretonnia. That's a problem. Okay, so here's Sylvania. Alright, this is a worry. Oh. No, he pulled us out of ambush stance. Okay, is he going to attack us? Sure looks like it. He's going to bring 4 armies. Okay, well, obviously we're not going to be able to take on 4 armies. We only had a 90% chance to ambush, so yeah, it figures that we not only didn't ambush, we got pulled out even before they started moving. All right, well, obviously we're going to have to retreat here. This is not a battle that we can win. Okay. Wow. Holy cow, look at all those armies. Oh, no, we didn't retreat far enough away. Alright, game. I absolutely hate how broken ambushes are in this game. We had 90% we were set up in the trees, and it's like they knew we were there all along. Okay, well, anyway, it is what it is, but we're going to have to fight this in the next episode because this is going to take a very long time to fight. It's just a field battle. Taking a look at what we've got. Not great units all the way around. We could do not controlling large army. We could do it that way, because they do have a decent number of fairly... Oh, gotta look at the right starting army there, Michael. Yeah, they've got a decent number of crappy units here. They do have Vlad, however. They've got Graveguard. Several different kinds of Graveguard. The Vargeists are going to be a humongous nuisance, but we can fight in the trees. We do have halberdiers and spearmen. Okay. Yeah, we'll fight this then at the beginning of the next episode. I don't have high hopes that we can win it. I didn't know Sylvania was going to bring 6 armies, but it is what it is, you know, just kind of how this campaign is going. Absolutely hate how broken ambushes feel, but whatever. We'll deal with it. All right, so anyway, I will go ahead and say thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.